Hi everyone, my name's Naomi and I'm brand new here at the Joni and Friends Kids Corner with my good friend Joni Erickson Tata.
Hi Naomi.
Joni and I are good friends and we're here to teach you how to be a better friend. Joni, tell us a little bit about your story.
Well, some time ago when I was a teenager, I went to the beach with my family and I decided to dive into the water, but it turned out that the water really wasn't very... Anyway, as I was saying, it turned out that the water really wasn't very deep. Do you hear that noise, Naomi?
Yeah, it sounded like it was coming from over there.
I think that's what's making the noise over there. Why don't we invite him in?
Come on over.
Hi.
Hello, what's your name?
Me? I'm Bobo.
Bobo, what were you looking at when you were outside?
You're in a wheelchair.
Well, that's right, I am in a wheelchair. And as I was explaining to my friends, I dove into shallow water and I broke my neck, and so I can't move or feel anything from my shoulder levels down. You look so shocked.
You can't feel anything?
Nope, nope.
Whoa, so can you feel this?
No, I'm sorry, I can't.
Well, what about that?
No, I can't feel that either.
What about this?
Bobo, that's my wheelchair. Of course I can't feel that. It's not part of my body.
Well, since you're in a wheelchair, you can't do anything?
Well, I can do lots of things. I may not be able to walk, but do you see that room over there?
Yeah.
Well, often I go in there and I sing. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. I love to sing.
Cool. Well, that was nice. I guess you have learned to do one cool thing.
I can do more than just one thing.
Really?
Yep, follow me.
All right.
Cool.
Come on in here, guys.
Whoa.
Welcome to my art studio.
Wow.
These paintings are so neat. Where did you get them from?
I painted them.
What? No way, that's impossible.
Listen, I had an art teacher once tell me that the real talent wasn't necessarily in your hands and the way you held the brush. No, the talent is in your head. Here, let me prove it. Naomi, there's a pencil right over there. Put it in my mouth. Watch this, Bobo.
Oh my gosh. Whoa. It's unbelievable.
Here you go.
Oh, cool.
Sometimes my dentist gets upset with me and it looks like an alligator has chewed these pencils. But it's the only way I can paint and it's the best way.
Wow, that is so neat.
And I always give children who visit my art studio a special surprise.
What's that?
Well, if any of the kids in the Kids Corner ever come by our International Disability Center and they come into my art studio, they get a free box of, right behind you,
Oh,
crayons.
Wow.
24. These are the talk of the class.
Yep, I don't just give 6 in a box. 24 in a box.
So cool. Wow, well, you know what? This is really all stupendous. You're a fantastic artist.
Oh, we're just getting started. Here, let me show you more.
What?
Here we are.
Wow, that's a lot of books. Are these all books that you've read?
No, Bobo, these are books I've written. See the library of mine over there? It's full of books I've written in lots of different languages.
Different languages?
Yep, 67 books I've written in a ton of different languages. Korean, Spanish, French, you name it. You know, I also like to read interesting stories. And in fact, there's one very true story that has really influenced me a lot.
Really? What's it about?
Well, it's the story of my very best friend. His name is Jesus, and his life story is written in a wonderful book called the Bible. In fact, there's a great verse in the Bible that says, I can do all things through Jesus Christ who strengthens me. Bobo, it is because my love of Jesus that he gives me the strength to do all these things and more.
Wow. You know, I'm really amazed at everything you can do, Joni. You know, after getting to know you, I feel really bad for having stared at you earlier. I should have just treated you like any other person and smiled instead of staring.
Smiling is always a safe and a good thing to do with any person with a disability.
You're so cool. I wish I could be your friend too.
You are. Jesus loves me, he loves you too, and he loves everybody, and any friend of Jesus is a friend of mine.
Really? That's amazing. Well then, I wish I could be a better friend. Can you teach me how?
Sure. We can teach everyone. Come on, let's go on a friendship adventure together.
Cool.
If you want to go on this adventure with us, come right back here to the Joni and Friends Kids Corner often for updates. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Nice to meet you all.
Bye.